Mr. Ben Komumanya, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Local Government. The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, and Chief Administrative Officers of selected districts.
Abantu abali ku obulemu bawerera ddala ebitundu 12 n'obutundutundu 4 ku buli 100 muwendo gw'abantu abali mu Uganda okusinziira ku kitongole ekikuŋŋaanya ebibalo mu Uganda ekya UBC mu mwaka gwa 2014. Enamba y'abantu eno nnene ino era nga boona benda okufiibwako n'okubata mu ntegeka ya gavumenti mu biseera bino ebyakabende mu kirwaire kya COVID-19. Abantu abali ku obulemu baagaana obuzibu kamaala nga bagezaako okutamu nkola ebiragiro by'ekirwaire kya COVID-19 ekibaviirako okugemebwa n'okusaasa ekirwaire kino. Abantu abali ku obulemu bakozesa ebintu ebibayambako okutambula nga obugaali, obwigo bwabwe abatulu n'abo abayambako okutambula. Kinooni kibaleetera okwanguyirwa okugemebwa akawuka ka korona, engeri gye bagemaganaku n'abo abayambako okutambula nga tibaleseewo ebbanga lyetaagibwa wagati waibwe. Minisitule y'ebyobulamu esabibwa okubona nti entegeka doona edd'okumanisa ekirwaire kya COVID-19 litwaliramu n'abantu abali ku obulemu okugayitaku ne bye bakozesa ng'abali ku obulemu. Nodipo esaba gavumenti okuwa abantu abali ku obulemu ebintu ebikozesebwa nga sanitizer, bumasiki obutangaala kibasobozese okuwuliziganya bukalamu nga babita mu lulimi olw'obubonero. Obubaka buno bukutuusibwako ekitongole ekigayita abantu abali ku obulemu mu Uganda Nodipo nga bayambibwako Norwegian Association of the Disabled NAD.
So there are many things we have done which touch, and really most of these are for the ordinary people.
Unemployment, for example poverty, for example corruption.
Those are the tangible kind of things people would want Parliament to address.
I do not see a member of Parliament getting involved in corruption unless you are talking about Parliament as an institution.
Who should we hold accountable for that?
I think that a member should be able to see what is in the public interest in this issue.
Welcome to this edition of Behind the Headlines, this Wednesday, the 26th of August 2020, or 2020 as we call it. The guests are already here. The panel is also fully constituted. Let's start the show, and my name is Charles ODONGTHO. In the studio, I have two guests, very powerful people, a gentleman and a lady. The two who are probably traversing the country amidst this COVID uncertainties, and mostly on digital media, and you know, telling people vote for me, vote for the other. But let me introduce, starting with the lady, as they say, ladies first, the Honorable Justin Lumumba, Secretary General of the NRM. You're most welcome, Honorable, to the show.
Thank you, Charles. Good evening, viewers.
And this is your maiden appearance, and we are glad and privileged to have you.
For this particular program,
yes,
but not in this place.
Yes, to this program.
Yes.
To this program. It's glad that you found time to come. And on her right is the Honorable Nathan Nandala Mafabi, the man from the mountains of Bugisu, a man who doesn't need so much introduction, especially when you talk coffee and the Bugisu Cooperative Union. But he is the Secretary General of the Forum for Democratic Change. Honorable Nathan, you're most welcome to this show as well.
Thank you. Good evening, viewers. For me, I must state, this is my first day to be here.
Yes.
So it is both maiden and first.
Good. It's good also to have you. Next to Honorable Nathan, on his right, is a panelist on this show, Mr. Ramadan Gobi, a lecturer for economics at the Makerere University Business School, MOBS. You're most welcome back.
Thank you, Charles.
It's good to see you. Yeah. On the line through Zoom, we have Honorable Margaret Mugisa Muhanga. Margaret, can you greet people? You are the only one who has the latitude to, not so much to bother about masks, because you are safely in your house. Good evening.
Good evening, Charles, and good evening to all our viewers. It's been raining cats and dogs, and so my internet is really poor, and I hope I will be good to go tonight.
Thanks. It's good to have you. I can pick you clearly. We pray that it continues being fine, so that we can have you throughout the show and undisturbed, so that we can have our discussion. Let me just run straight to, we are going to be looking at two major topics, the major topics of the week, if you like. The last week, as we came into this show, it was abrupt. We managed to touch on the topic of Dr. Besigye, confirming, but it was not the main discussion. So we thought that it should be given more time, that discussion, and that's why we are here with the Honorable Nathan Nandala Mafabi. So we are going to be discussing the 2021 elections without Dr. Kiza Besigye on the ballot paper. And then we will also be looking at arising especially out of the SEC elections that took place. Everybody was talking about it in town, and looking at other, going-ons in other parties. So we are going to be discussing internal democracy within political parties. Internal democracy within political parties in Uganda. Is it something worth being proud about in NRM, in FDC? You can talk about other parties as well, in DP, in UPC. It's not possible to have everybody here, but through social media, and especially through the online presence, you can pick and be part of this discussion. If you can follow us on, we are streaming live on Facebook, on Twitter, and YouTube via UBC TV on Facebook, at UBC Uganda on Twitter, UBC Television Uganda on YouTube, and on YouTube Star TV Uganda Official. So we are going to be streaming live on all those forums, and you can participate in the discussion. And whether you are from the National Unity Platform, or from FDC, or from whatever party, DP, UPC, name them, you can participate in this discussion from wherever you are. Let me start with Honorable Justin Lumumba, who must be either very excited or worried that one of the persons, a player they know so well from the opposite side, is not going to be on the ballot paper, or if worried that, if they have always been worried, maybe this time they are facing a younger opponent in maybe Bobby Wine or whoever.